We are live on Lunch Break Live with an astounding social media star with more than 200,000 followers on Facebook. Tell us who you are.
Setareh Khatibi.
Yes, and you are Mexican and Persian.
That's right.
You speak Farsi and Spanish.
Fluent in Spanish.
Oh my gosh.
Claro que sí, amigos.
You are also live on your...
My Instagram.
Wow, so
They can't
they're
see me.
watching
Let me
this.
put them in a place where they can see what's going on.
Oh, there we go. So yes, we love your Instagram followers. So tell me, what are we making today?
We are making everybody's favorite food. What's your favorite food?
Potatoes?
Heck yes. Who doesn't love fries, right?
Yes.
But it's really hard to go out and get fries that don't have oil on them, that are not greasy out there. And right now, with this time of the season, it's so fun because you can get a variety of different types of sweet potatoes, which means it's a different flavor, a different texture, and on top of it, it's super healthy.
Now
you
we're
guys.
going to make this in about 15 minutes. It's going to take
Exactly. It takes 15 minutes to put it in the air fryer. Now, I'm sure a lot of people have been hearing about these amazing air fryers, and the stories are true, you guys. It works. You don't have to use any oil, and it makes your fries super crispy, all without the extra greasiness, no fat, and that way you can eat your fries guilt-free.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
take it away.
Okay, so I pre-prepped, I cut up 2 sweet potatoes. I have a Japanese sweet potato, which if you've gone to Whole Foods or if you go to the farmer's market, you can find these everywhere. When you cut them up, they're like yellowish or whitish on the inside, and they have like a hot pink fuchsia flesh on the top, or what do you call it? The outside is about like a little purplish pink, and I love it because they have like, if you bake these, they have like a cookie texture, and they're just so sweet. But it's a different texture than if you do the garnet, the typical sweet potato that you find that's orange on the inside. Okay, so the trick here, you guys, is to cut them up in the same size.
Can you cut a couple so we get a sense? Watch that. Watch your fingers.
So, okay. All right. So there's many ways to cut it, but I'm going to make them a little bit thinner because this way they'll cook faster. But at the end of the day, just cut them, you guys. Just cut them.
It's not brain surgery.
No, it's just cut it in the easiest way that you know how. Figure it out. It's not rocket science. But what is rocket science is that this is one of the most satiating foods on the planet. So for people who are actually trying to lose weight, potatoes, I am the potato defender. They do not make you gain weight. They actually make you get healthy as long as you don't add extra things on top of them. What makes potato? Oh, do you have a question?
Well, I just want to say BJ Vegan shared this video, and I thank you, BJ, and please everybody
BJ,
share it.
That's so kind. Thank you for sharing. More people need to know about the power of the papa.
The power of the papa.
And the power, I believe in the power of the papa.
So, Lucy wants to know, are the ones that you're doing less sweet than others?
The ones that I'm doing these are sweeter, I think. They're very different though. The texture of an orange one and...
That's a sweet potato.
This is a sweet potato, and this is the Japanese sweet potato. It's a little bit more starchy. It's got a thicker consistency. It does take a few more minutes than the typical garnet sweet potato. There's so many varieties, you guys. It doesn't get old. There's almost 4,000 varieties of potatoes. I've heard if you go to Peru, you can find them all there. So that's definitely on my list of places
somebody just said that they love sweet potatoes with cheese on top. Now, of course, you can do vegan cheese.
And this is why potatoes have a bad rap, because you add all this extra butter and cheese and cream cheese, and you put bacon bits on there, and you eat it next to a piece of steak. But it's not the potato that's making you gain weight. It's all that animal fat, flesh, negative energy that you're consuming. So, amigos, remove all that stuff. If you need some alternatives, I bet you've got a lot of alternative that you can recommend to them with the vegan cheeses and the vegan, but I think these potatoes are so sweet on their own. They don't even need anything, to be honest. I almost forgot to bring the cinnamon powder that I'm going to put on top of them because they taste taste so good on their own that it doesn't even matter. Like, it really is delicious on their own. So I cut them up. However you need to cut them up. The trick here is just to make them the same size. And so now I've preheated this is the new wave, but I've also used the Philips air fryer. You can find them anywhere. You can order them on Amazon. You can order them on, or at Bed Bath & Beyond. They're about like $70, $80 and up, depending how fancy you want to get. So I'm actually going to do this where I'm going to mix 2 types of sweet potatoes in the same basket.
What?
But you're not really, I mean, if you want them to all come out the same texture, just do one type. But just because I'm a little cray-cray in the kitchen, I'm just gonna add them all in there.
Cray-cray in the kitchen.
A little cray-cray in the kitchen, exactly. So I'm gonna put those in there. Oops, I forgot to put in the cinnamon powder, but you know what? Nothing happens. I'm just gonna pour some over here, and I'm gonna move them around.
Really, you put cinnamon on it?
Because they're already a sweet potato. Yeah, and you can do it after too, whatever floats your boat.
Now,
you guys, there's no wrong way of doing this.
Okay, so you're just going to put it in the
air fryer,
and
yes.
Wow.
I'm gonna
people
put
are
it in.
Getting hungry for fries.
Yes, I'm going to put this at 15 minutes, and
Okay.
there we go. Like, that is all you have to do, you guys.
It's like a plane taking off.
Yeah, it makes a little bit of a sound, but it's you know,
Sarah
it's calming,
Estrada
relaxing.
says fabulous. So give us a little bit of a talk in Spanish.
Ok, amigos, les quiero contar un poquito de mi historia. Y la razón por qué soy un amante de las papas es porque le salvaron la vida a mi mamá. La ayudaron a revertir su enfermedad cardíaca. Le dio un ataque de corazón. Le dijeron que se tenía que hacer una cirugía de corazón abierto.
Okay, now we're going to translate. You are a big fan of potatoes because it saved the life of your mom. Tell us about that.
So my mom, less than 2 years ago on Christmas, had a heart attack. And she was told that she had to get a bypass surgery that gave her 50% chance of living because 80% of her arteries were clogged. So when we looked up Dr. McDougall, who wrote the Starch Solution, that he had a 10-day live-in program, we picked up and left the hospital. They made us sign a whole bunch of paperwork consenting against doctors' recommendations, but we still went for it because my mom's mom died in the same way, and my mom was like, if I do this, I know I'm going to die, or I'm going to die a very slow, tragic, and like awful death. So she's like, I'll do anything. We went for 10 days, ate plant-based and low in oil, or no oil, and here she is, 2 years later, traveling, working full-time, doing Zumba. She just went to Vegas to watch Celine Dion, like, you guys, like, and this high-carb, low-fat, plant-based diet is also what helped me avoid polycystic ovarian cyst surgery also, because I used to have PCOS, so I don't have cysts on my ovaries anymore, and I have a normal menstrual cycle and no hormone issues as I had before after changing to a plant-based diet.
How long have you been vegan?
I've been vegan for 6 years, and my mom's known this whole time, so my mom knew that I was plant-based all this time, but she never made the change herself. She was vegetarian. She became vegetarian because she saw the improvements. She saw that my blood work kept getting better and better because I used to be anemic, and all of a sudden I wasn't. I had no more allergies. I had no more digestion issues. My acne went away. And she's like, okay, you're on to something. You're on to something. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I did. I had cystic acne.
You know, there is actually a book called The Clear Skin Diet.
Yeah, Nina and Randa, shout out.
Randa.
Yes.
Yeah.
P.S. Same diet. Thank you very much.
And now, okay, so let me ask you this question. Because you made these very quickly. Within 13 minutes, we're going to see the final product. And we've got a very special taste tester for you today.
Yes, let's meet him.
Yeah, we're going to meet him. Why don't you come on down?
Come on down.
Come on down. Over here. I am Vegan Nation CEO.
Happy World Vegan Day, everyone.
Oh, yeah. It's a great day to be eating plant-based.
Yes, get together, and then two fabulous vegan people from different parts of the world. You are from Israel. And you are from here, but your mom is from Mexico, and your dad's Persian, from Iran. Wow, what a global, and the one thing we all have in common, we love animals. We want a world of non-violence. So what do you think about this vegan coin that's coming up?
This is new and up and coming. Like, it never even crossed my mind. It kind of sounds like a little bit of a utopia.
Absolutely. My mission is to build Tomorrowland now.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Tell them a little bit about that.
Absolutely. Well, we just had a live video before about the vegan coin.
Yeah.
But we are building Vegan Nation, a blockchain platform designed to unite the global vegan community into a shared economy empowered by our own currency, the vegan coin.
And it's going to launch on January 1st. Absolutely fantastic. And there you go, vegannation.io if you're interested. And Isaac is going to be our taste tester today.
I'm super excited. I'm starving just from the smell. I
know.
can't wait.
Good, right?
And I can't believe, it's the first time that I'm going to be tasting fries from this machine.
Oh, air fries.
I've heard about this a lot.
He was like, no oil. What do you mean no oil? I'm like,
Well,
you
when
just
you
wait.
get that reaction, right, from people. They're like, no oil.
Yeah, a lot of
How
people
did you kick oil?
How did I kick oil? I just replaced it with water or using like vegetable broth or the juice of a tomato or caramelized onion releases its own water, and you buy non-stick pans and boom, you won't even miss it. Don't cook with oil. You don't need the extra saturated fat.
My family's from Memphis, Tennessee. If you tell anyone that you can do anything without oil, no one will believe you.
Wait a second. I thought you were from Israel.
My family's
They
from
live
Memphis.
there.
I live in Israel right now, but
Okay.
we're originally from Memphis.
All right, you're getting
Everything just deep fried over there.
Yeah, and you're getting all the no oil fans giving you high fives now, and Vegan Nation too. Wait, what were you doing?
I was giving high fives back.
Now, how did you get over 200,000? While we're waiting, we've got 10 minutes, guys, till these potatoes
Papas
come
no
out.
fritas.
Patas fritas, no fritas. Patas no fritas. They started this way. She chopped them up. This is a Japanese potato. That's a sweet potato. Right over here,
Yes.
she chopped up a bunch. They're in there. They're cooking. As we count down to taste test, I want to hear how you went
have
from
a following.
okay, you became vegan or before your mom got sick.
Okay,
then
so I used to work on television. I worked for a show called Sábado Gigante with Don Francisco, and I did comedy sketches, and I've been on a reality show that's called Nuestra Belleza Latina, which is on right now too every Sunday and on Univision. And during that time, I actually had to take a step out because I got sick. There was a stressful lifestyle, and I was eating a paleo or a ketogenic diet. Okay, high fat, low, a high protein, and
You were eating
no
animals.
carbs.
You were
Okay,
eating
I was
animals.
eating animals, and I just started to feel sick, and I was like, how am I like 24 and like feeling sick, and just something is wrong. So I took time off and experimented a plant-based diet and never looked back because every day I felt better and better and better. And so I started a YouTube channel, and I was like telling everybody, like, you guys, like, you don't even have to think about like what superfood out there saves my life. It's the elimination of these toxic foods that are full of nothing healthy for you. And boom, like I have a YouTube channel, I have a membership program where I help people transition to a plant-based diet to reverse their type 2 diabetes, their coronary heart disease, to lose excess weight. And I'm on social media talking about what I love. That's how it grew.
Now, obviously, you speak a lot to the Latino community. We are 8
Do I
minutes.
Spanglish?
And guess what? We've got the Latino community, the Spanish speakers here watching. And thank you for watching in English as well. Muchas gracias.
Yes.
Y por favor, vegana, vegana, vegana. Is that how you say it?
Vegana?
Vegana, vegana, vegana.
Sí, vegana.
Say it. Tell people to go vegan in Spanish.
Hay que transicionar a una alimentación vegana.
And are you having success in the Spanish-speaking world, in the Latino
Yes,
world?
you know, and I don't even think too much about the growth more than the content just needs to be out there in other languages. Like, there isn't as much information in Spanish. And so I feel such a responsibility to share that message because I've had the opportunity and the blessings to be able to learn a lot about this from a lot of the most well-known and reputable plant-based doctors out there. So it fills my heart, you know, to be able to share this in Spanish. Because imagine if we are barely breaking through in English talking about this, Spanish it's always like the other languages are a little step behind, you know, so I need to pull them up. But, you know, we've got my friend Marco on Telemundo talking about it every
Antonio
week.
Regil.
Yes, and that's huge.
And I just had a fabulous Spaniard on last week who made paella, vegan paella, and he's from España. He speaks Castilian Spanish, and he made an incredible He speaks Castilian Spanish. He made an incredible paella. Now listen,
I'm gonna stop this,
Yeah.
and I'm going to just move the tray around.
okay.
So that I can.
We have questions about this.
Yeah.
We have questions
Go
about
for it.
So somebody wants to know, is this like a convection oven?
No, this is. Okay, so this is an air fryer, and the cool thing is that the air,
Yeah.
like, moves around the entire fry. That's why, or the food that you put in there, that's why it's got, like, a little basket in there, right? And so it's got holes, so the air can heat up all parts. Versus any kind of oven or toaster oven where you put it in, and it's just, like, being heated from underneath, and then you have to do the flipping. So technically, I didn't have to flip it, but I'm just nosy,
Now,
and I want to check out my fries.
I understand it's a family affair. Tell us about your husband.
My husband, I'm not married.
You're not?
No.
Well, thanks a lot, Paige. Okay.
No, so there's this special guy in my life, a very special guy. His name is Robbie Barbero. And you might find him on Instagram under Mindful Diabetic Robbie.
We've had Robbie on.
Yes. And
He's great.
am I turning red?
Okay.
Okay. So he helps people also transition to a high-carb, low-fat vegan diet, plant-based diet. And he lives with type 1 diabetes. So he helps people reverse their type 2 diabetes. If you're interested in this, masteringdiabetes.org, you will find everything you need to know.
Now, you guys are boyfriend and girlfriend.
You can say that. You can say that.
You're very, very.
I'm so red.
You are turning red. You are turning red.
Okay.
What?
I get bashful.
It must be a good relationship.
It's a beautiful relationship.
Aww.
Yes, I'm
And,
very fortunate.
and you guys will not have to argue about what's for dinner.
No,
right?
what's funny is he's fruit based, so he solely eats fruits. Like the man will sit down and eat 5 keep mangoes and be a happy camper. Very simple. We eat very simple. If you follow us on our Insta stories, you'll see that we go wholesale shopping once a week. So we go to downtown LA together and we wholesale shop. We buy in bulk, because when you buy in bulk, you can buy all these foods. People think that going plant-based is expensive, and it's just not true if you know the little tricks. So we buy wholesale, and that's where your grocery store goes buys its vegetables and fruits. So it's very economical, and especially if you're on the potato diet, which, by the way, if you follow me on YouTube under Setareh, I am on week 2 of doing the potato diet challenge. I'm doing 30 days of only potatoes, vegetables, and leafy greens, and of course spices. So this is the perfect meal for me today.
Now, if you don't use oil, you are absolutely right. Potatoes are not in any way fattening. It's the butter and the cheese and all the garbage that people put on it.
Or you heat the potatoes with as a side with something that's really not healthy for you.
Yeah, now let me ask you, and so many comments coming in, high fives, Jody Brown says being vegan
You
is so
guys
much
can look
easier.
up Spud Fit, who lost over 120 pounds eating only potatoes for a year. 365 days, all he ate was potatoes, my friends. I think he did minimal exercise and nothing but potatoes.
So what do you put on the potatoes?
So
Like, in
it
other
depends.
words, Can you put mustard? What do you put
You
on?
guys can go cray cray, like I said. I love that word, because you can just get experimental, try different things. Like these are sweet potato fries. I'm making them more of a treat, so that's why I put cinnamon on them. But you can put them any kind of regular potato and I put cayenne on everything. Cayenne, oregano, Italian seasoning. You can buy the Mrs. Dash and Mr. Dash are seasonings that are salt-free.
Okay.
I try not to use
I'm
salt.
jumping in because there's so many questions.
Yes,
we only have
please,
2 more
ask.
minutes before the potatoes come out.
Yes.
Lucy Mullen says, what about mashed potatoes? And then somebody prior to that said, aren't potatoes a starch?
Exactly. And starch is the most filling food out there. This is necessary so you feel completely satiated and don't go reaching for those foods that are that when we have cravings. So this is why we're doing this experiment of 30 days where you cut everything out and you just eat potatoes. One, let's get rid of that fear that carbohydrates or starches are going to make you fat. No, it's the extra processed foods that you're eating. It's the animal products that we're eating. The less processed you eat, the less amount of condiments you use. What are you
I'm still laughing about when I asked you about your husband.
Oh, my
Oh,
husband.
but that was funny. Now, Paige is absolutely great.
Partner,
she booked
my
you,
partner.
Paige Parsons Roach. Thank you
Oh, I
so
love
much,
Paige.
even though she apparently believes you have a secret husband. But,
I have a soulmate. How about that?
oh, wow. Okay, wait a second, guys. We are down. We're going to do a countdown. 37,
Okay.
36, 35. And all of this, we haven't really talked about it today, but it's also a compassionate diet. And I like your t-shirt. It says, it's not you, it's meat.
Yes, of course.
All right.
Okay.
So here we go. We
Yes.
are almost at the point where we are going to see the final product. Countdown with us.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, let's see what happens.
Let's check it
So
out.
it's gonna be a little
There
toasty.
you go. There you go.
And then
Look
just
at
get the
that.
tray
Oh,
out.
you know what?
put
Actually,
these
that.
here.
Oh, yeah, you can just throw it on there. Perfect.
Boom.
Look at that.
Boom,
Oh
boom,
my
boom.
gosh.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. That looks great.
So you're gonna let them
Look at
cool off
that.
a little bit, unless you want to
Ooh.
just go for
Oh,
it.
you know there are forks down there. If I mean, I don't care. We're all
I
here.
use
We
my
just
hands.
finger food. Come on in. Isaac Thomas
Yeah, try
of I Am
Oh,
Vegan
try
Nation.
this.
Vegan
it's
Nation,
fun.
the new cryptocurrency launching January 1st, is our taste tester today. Go
Going
ahead.
in. Going in.
Mm.
Wow. Cheers.
What do you
Cheers.
think? What do you think?
Amazing.
Wait, you also gotta try the Japanese. Try this.
Oh my god.
This is the Japanese one.
Mmm.
And we have
I
another
didn't pay him
special
to do that.
guest.
You
Welcome
guys.
to Flavor Town.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh, so
Look
good.
at this. I want to do like what I call my zoom shot.
Yes.
Right? There we go. Donna Dennison, that snarky vegan girl in the house. Come on
Oh
down.
my god, so
Come
good.
on down.
You guys is going in for more.
Look at
Seriously.
this. So,
Amazing.
are those sweet potatoes? Somebody wants to know. There's some sweet potatoes right here, but there's
And
also
Japanese
sweet potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got
Wow.
another. Come on in.
Another taster.
That's snarky
Smells
vegan girl.
Please try.
I'm gonna try the Japanese one.
Okay.
Amazing.
Come on in. Come on in.
I'm starving. Here, now
It's like
your turn.
dessert,
Woo!
It is. It's,
right?
This is a really different texture.
Yeah, the Japanese sweet potato. I'm telling people, like, they don't understand. If you haven't tried the Japanese
It's
sweet
so
potato, it's got like a cookie
like a cookie.
texture. Yeah,
What do you think? Tell us.
I love it. And then, do what you put on it? Cinnamon?
that's all.
So good.
Wow.
You
So
guys
good.
wow.
chop it, throw it in the air fryer, 15 minutes. You don't even need a 20.
Donna is that snarky vegan girl, very big proponent of air fryers. I'm going to ask you to come around so I can do a taste test. And also I have my special toy that I want to plug in that I just love. I got this on Instagram. You're an Instagram star with more than 200,000 followers. But look at this. You can put it right here.
I wanna show my
Look at
people.
this. We have this little thing. It goes around
Oh
and
wow,
around and
it's a
around. So
model.
look at that. You can actually...
That is beautiful.
Isn't that great? Look at that.
Oh my
It was
God,
a little
so
toy I
good.
got on Instagram,
So
and I'm
good.
obsessed with it. I can't wait to try this. First
Please,
of all,
please try it.
you were amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Fantastico.
Gracias.
How do you say genius in Spanish?
Genia.
Genia. I love it. Okay, here we go. Look at that. We are also live on her Instagram. And again, she has 200,000 followers. So please, guys, also check out JaneUnchained.com or go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/JaneVelezmitchell. You'll see my mug, and it's a check mark. We have almost 900,000 followers on Facebook.
Gosh, congratulations.
And we are heading for the 1 million mark.
Good, right?
Oh,
Sounds
this is
easy to make.
delicious.
So easy to make. You
And you
guys.
know, let me tell you something. I like starches.
I love starches.
I
It's
love
my
starches,
favorite. You
and
guys, for the
they've
people
been
who are
demonized.
yes, go and read the Starch Solution or look it up on YouTube, Starch Solution. You'll find Dr. McDougall talking all about starch and all the benefits that starch has for people wanting to lose weight and reverse a lot
Oh
of
my
chronic
God.
diseases.
Somebody wants to know what brand your air fryer is.
Hola.
You guys, I purposely bought one of the most economical ones. This is the New Wave because I know a lot of my followers might not have the means to buy the fancier ones. This is the New Wave. It costs less than $80. I got it at Bed Bath & Beyond. You can get it on Amazon. You've got the Philips brand. The Philips brand works really great and it's quicker too.
I'm doing the potato dance.
Oh, I love the potato dance.
The potato dance. And then this is the sweet potato dance.
Oh, I like that. What about the Japanese sweet potato dance?
That's the Japanese sweet potato dance. These are good. And they feel like a little bit like it feels
It's
like
like a cinnamon roll.
yeah, it's like a cinnamon roll because you put the cinnamon on it. Come on in, Isaac.
They're coming
Come
back
around
to
here,
get
come on.
more.
Isaac's coming in to get more.
You can't get enough of these. These are
Oh, man.
amazing.
And you're selling them on Vegan Nation.
Absolutely.
You can use vegan coin.
Yes.
Now, one thing I want to do is when vegan, I just thought of this right now.
What?
When
Idea
vegan,
of
This
the
is
day.
what happens when you eat potatoes, guys.
Yeah.
Vegan World Day, when you have potatoes, I had a genius, Henia.
Kenya.
Jane Unchained News Network is an official ambassador of the Vegan Coin, Vegan Nation. It launches January 1st, and I would like to give away Vegan Coin to promote it with every lunch break live that we do. What do you think?
Wow.
You see what comes out of eating potatoes for lunch?
Thank you.
So we can
Amazing.
do.
I love it.
And I'm gonna send you some vegan coin because I thought of it during your show. So will you come back once it launches?
Oh yes, of course.
And maybe you could even be January, like when we start in January.
I'll
you
be
could
the January calendar.
You could be the January calendar. I love it.
Hey,
This is
that
good.
snarky vegan girl wants some vegan coin.
You're gonna get some vegan coin. You're gonna get here and cook in the kitchen.
I actually have a present for you guys for World Vegan Day. Hold
Oh,
on.
I can't
one second.
wait.
Uh-oh.
You guys also, if you want to know more about the potato diet, I have a free
thank
guide
Woo!
on my
That's for her, 'cause
website.
I have one.
Where's
My
that?
website is setareh.khatibi.com and you can get a free guide on how to eat this beautiful plant-based, compassionate way of living. What is this? A t-shirt!
I'm vegan.
Sure, I am
T-shirt.
vegan.
I
T-shirt.
love it! You know, I love to promo the vegan message. Come on, it's not me.
Absolutely.
It's not you, it's me.
Any other questions, Snarky?
Vegan Kevin wants to be involved in the vegan coin.
Vegan Kevin, great. How do they get? Come and tell us
Tell
how they
them to
get
come for
involved.
lunch.
How do they get involved? People
You
who want
guys
to
are
get
almost
involved.
gone.
Yeah, they're almost done. We're eating them
We're
like crazy.
polishing these things off as fast as possible. Go on to vegannation.io and sign up and become part of the community.
Vegannation.io.
Oh, Vegan Evan. I'm sorry, I said Vegan Kevin. Vegan Evan, you know Vegan
little vegan Evan.
Yeah.
He's 7 years old.
Oh my
Aw.
gosh, that's amazing.
He's the
That is
youngest,
amazing.
one of the youngest vegan social media influencers.
Wow.
And he
We love
raps.
And he raps. He's brilliant. He's a brilliant child. So,
Please contact me on Facebook, and we would love to do something with you on Vegan Nation. Absolutely.
yeah, he can
And
be
come
a
by
great-
for some potatoes. These are amazing.
He's a very smart kid. He actually memorized
Smart.
the.
Potatoes will make him genius.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he's a genius
Daniel.
kid. He memorized the entire
Good.
Vegan World 2026 declaration, which
Wow.
I couldn't memorize. This kid memorized it. He's amazing. He'd be a great ambassador for you. a kid ambassador going around because he and his mom travel the world talking
Amazing.
veganism and meeting vegans.
Everything starts from the kids. That's the next.
Yes.
The kids of today are going to make the world vegan. I truly believe that.
Absolutely. All right, listen, we are honored to have you.
Thank
We
you
are
so
so
much.
excited.
Oh, thank you.
You
Thank
are
you.
an inspiration.
Thank you so much.
Inspiración.
Inspiración. Thank you. Let me move this over
I
here.
am very, very excited to be on your.
Yes.
Right now, I don't even want to leave because I want to remain on your Instagram as long as possible. But we're running out of potatoes. Thank you so much. Muchas
can always
gracias. Estar aquí en nuestra casa. Nuestra casa es su casa, casa
Gracias.
vegana. Oh boy, I'm on a roll.
You
I'm on a roll.
are.
All right, thank you, my
Yeah,
dear.
thanks so much
Thank
for
you
having
so
me.
much. This was
Yes.
terrific.
I just want to share, potatoes and oil-free fries with the world.
Potatoes,
Potatoes with the
vegan
world.
World Vegan Day, Vegan Nation, cryptocurrency.
This is a perfect recipe.